This is 7 National News and in our top story. The UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has officially inaugurated Dubai Parks and Resorts, the largest theme park destination in the Middle East, during a gala inaugural ceremony held at the park yesterday. The 13 billion dirham complex features 3 main theme parks, Hollywood-themed Motion Gate, Legoland, Dubai and Bollywood parks, and is built on an area of 30.6 million square feet. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed said that he was confident that the new project will attract to the UAE those looking for family entertainment, cultural and artistic activities. His Highness added that the promising project reflects his vision and Dubai's strategy for achieving sustainable development, as it will provide entertainment for citizens, residents and visitors who will have an opportunity to learn more about the cultures of the UAE and the entire world. The Dubai Parks and Resorts is set to be an iconic destination of the tourism sector and a driver of economic diversification in the UAE, and as such, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid called for stronger cooperation, coordination and integration between the public and private sectors at the local and federal levels to achieve the UAE Vision 2021. Also present at the event were the Crown Prince of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Dr. Amal Abdullah Al Qubaisi, the Speaker of Federal National Council, His Highness Lieutenant General Sheikh Saif bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of the Interior, His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Zayed Al Maktoum and other important dignitaries, along with over 1,500 of the world's media.
Dubai Parks and Resorts has been a long time coming. It is something that was missing in the entire landscape of tourism in Dubai. It's a place that provides unlimited fun and entertainment for families and friends to come together and create amazing memories. We don't look at things coming up in Dubai and in Abu Dhabi as competition, because what it does is it provides variety for the tourist to do. If you look at Orlando, for example, Orlando has multiple theme parks, but it still attracts visitors that meet the needs of every park. So that's what in the future we intend to become.
Weeks after the unveiling of the Palm Jumeirah's boardwalk, Nakheel has announced that work to make the entire trunk pedestrian-friendly will begin early next year. The developer has announced plans to develop the Palm Promenade, which will stretch for 1.5 kilometers along the island's trunk, with pedestrian bridges connecting the area's 30 apartment buildings with Al Ittihad Park, Palm West Beach and the Golden Mile Galleria. According to Nakheel, pedestrian bridges will free the trunk of pedestrian crossing lights and speed bumps, which will increase the speed of traffic flow on the roads that have been busy at times. It was further added that the idea is to create an urban community area that is connected to a growing number of retail, dining and entertainment facilities on the Palm. Should the work be completed as per the schedule, the opening of the pedestrian walkways will come as welcome news ahead of the opening of the Point next year and Nakheel Mall in 2018. A new report by Pearson Education has revealed that teacher-student relationship remains the most important element when assessing the traits and the quality of teaching. The new report, titled Global Teacher Effectiveness Survey for the UAE, Saudi Arabia and Qatar, identified the top 10 qualities for teachers that are deemed as important for an effective tutor. Responses show that stakeholders most strongly value a teacher's ability to connect with students and the personality characteristics that facilitate those connections. The educational coursework and assessment company has announced the results of 23 countries, which is based on responses from students, teachers and school administrators. The findings come at a time when GCC economies are focusing on teacher effectiveness to improve the quality of education in their own countries. While the ability of the teacher to develop trusting, compassionate relationships with students was rated at the top in the GCC region, a patient, caring and a kind personality was the next most valued personality trait. Meanwhile, the study also highlighted subject matter knowledge, teaching skills and emphasis on developing non-cognitive skills of students was rated among the top 10 traits. According to a spokesperson from Pearson Education, the new research provides unique insights into what makes an effective educator and should help in the recruitment of teaching staff for schools. Tenants that fail to adhere to fire safety regulations set out in a new UAE Fire and Life Safety Code next year could face fines. That's according to Dubai Civil Defence. The revised code, due to be released early next year, will include a chapter on all stakeholders' responsibilities with regards to fire safety, making them accountable for their roles. The head of the Inspection and Permitting Department at the Dubai Civil Defence, First Lieutenant Tahir Hassan Al-Tahir, stated that tenancy contracts would also have to clarify a tenant's responsibility and make them accountable for ensuring fire safety in apartments and villas. The stakeholder list set out in the new code will include developers, consultants, owners, tenants, facility management, school management and hospital management. The Dubai Civil Defence has already implemented a smart technology system linking all buildings across the Emirate in order to monitor their fire safety systems. The Insurance Authority has issued a new vehicle insurance tariff system which outlines new maximum and minimum premium for motor vehicle insurance. The circular issued also brings good news for the drivers, as insurance companies will have to arrange an alternative car for the not-at-fault party for 10 days while his or her car is being repaired after an accident. If not, the company will have to pay 300 dirhams per day to the person. The regulations are effective from the 1st of January 2017 and will include the unified motor vehicle insurance policies against third-party liability and against loss and damage. According to the table released by the authority, the minimum premium for a third-party liability insurance policy for a 4-cylinder private saloon car will be 750 dirhams, while the maximum will be 1,300 dirhams. The premium goes up based on the capacity of the engine's horsepower to a minimum of 1,300 dirhams for an 8-cylinder motor vehicle, for which the maximum will be 2,100 dirhams. However, the minimum premium for a comprehensive full insurance policy for a private saloon car is fixed at 1,300 dirhams. For a 4-cylinder 4x4 vehicle, the premium for a third-party liability insurance policy will range from 1,000 to 1,750 dirhams, and the minimum premium for a comprehensive insurance policy for a 4x4 car has been set at 2,000 dirhams. Doctors in the UAE have warned against the use of self-medicating and using previously prescribed medicines for treating illnesses instead of consulting a doctor. A new study titled "The Pharmacist Opportunities to Improve Public Self-Medicating in the UAE" has found an increase in the number of people using old medicines, which in some cases had been prescribed to a family member instead of seeking the advice of a doctor. The report found that medicines used to fight chronic conditions and pain, anti-inflammatories, decongestants and antibiotics are the most common drugs kept by people. Unchecked use of non-steroid inflammatory drugs can cause ulcers or bleeding in the stomach. The study also found that many people felt there was no need to visit a doctor for conditions they had faced previously or for which they had seen a doctor before, with many talking to family members instead. Doctors have warned that a serious illness could not be evident to those who have no medical training, and antibiotics should only be given when prescribed by the doctor, based on the proof of a bacterial infection. And finally, in the bulletin, it turned out to be an Afghan party over at the ICC Academy as Afghanistan's national T20 side continued their dominance over the UAE by securing a 3-0 whitewash in the bilateral series with a stunning win. In a packed atmosphere at the ICC Academy, hundreds of Aghani fans flocked over to watch their national heroes stage yet another charismatic display on the cricket pitch as they beat the UAE by 44 runs. It was tough luck for the home side despite competitive performances throughout the 3 games as they battled hard to chase down the mammoth 190-run target. The afternoon began with some Afghani fireworks from the openers Mohammad Shahzad and Najib Tarakai before a blitz lowered down the order by Shenwari and Zadran, which took the first innings score to 189 for 5. In response, the UAE had a firm second wicket stand of 86 runs before the spinners started dictating terms on the pitch to restrict the UAE to 145 for the loss of 8 in 20 overs. It was a memorable occasion for the spinner Rashid Khan, who bagged the 3 crucial wickets to trigger the UAE batting collapse. For the UAE side, there were plenty of positives to take back. However, more work is required in the death overs.
Yeah, it was a great series for the batsmen. So they played really well in all the matches. Yeah, we had worked a lot on batting as we were a little bit weak in batting. The coach he told us he told the tips and the boys worked hard in the nets. We have been busy in the last 2 or 3 months in the camps and they are doing so well. So hopefully we will try our best to improve it more and more. It's always lots of supports. We get lots of supports in the UAE because more Afghans are here. They have jobs here and they are so keen. They love to come and watch the national heroes playing here in UAE. So we are fully thankful to them. They are coming, supporting us in every game. So hopefully next time they will also come and will enjoy the game.
In this series, I think we are performing very well in the batting stages. But then, unfortunately, we lost 2 matches in the death overs from bowling side because we have given so many runs. In the first match, we given 3 overs, some 56 runs. And same thing happened in the second match. There was like 60 runs remaining in 5 overs, and we gave away that runs. So we need to improve the death overs. If we improve that thing, I think we are on a good thing. We are performing very well.
It was all down to the fan support that added colour and excitement to the final T20 game, with a large turnout of hundreds of loyal fans. The greens around the ICC Academy turned into the grounds of Kabul and Kandahar as the decisive victory made the fans dance to the Aghani tune.
When we see the historic development of the Afghan national team, all the world is amazed how a country which has been through all wars and this turbulence can come to the cricket arena and make a difference and make a change, and they beat the world's biggest teams in the world, and they just successively go towards the World Cup, and they arrange that, and they have some world-class players like Muhammad Nabi, like Muhammad Shehzad and other players who have been in the BPL and also Pakistan Super League and all the other competitive matches. So this is a good message to the world that they should invest in Afghanistan cricket, and they should be very much hopeful about the future of this team.
I am one of the supporters of Afghan teams, which is new in the game here, but emotional, very good team, and is getting better and day by day better, and we also came here to support them. And even though UAE team is also good, but we are better than that.